Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video of, well, basically, a little cottage, and this is my first video on YouTube, and hope you guys like it. So, the cottage I'm going to be showing you guys how to build actually is basically this is the cottage I'm going to be showing you guys how to build. And this video, I'm not going to show you guys how to build the exact house, but I'm going to show you how to build one like it, so then you'll know the steps on how to build a cottage just like that. Okay, for starters, you're going to need stone bricks. You're going to need spruce wood. You're going to need cobblestone stairs. You will need a spruce fence, and a door, like for every house, because every house needs a door, and then windows. Oh, and forgot the most important part. We are also going to need some spruce leaves. Now, how we're going to do this, start off by putting one spruce wood, and then count 2 blocks, and then put another spruce wood to where there's 2 in between each other. And then go over like this. Basically, you don't have to do it like this, but you'll know the gist of how to do it. Just basically create a pattern with wood, however you want. Doesn't have to be a certain way. And then basically just be creative with it. You just go around in a big shape. And you'll have something that kind of looks like that. And then put one where the stairs were and kind of go over a little bit and do 2 again. And then go like that. And this will be your little deck area, and that'll be, this right here will be your cottage. So now you're going to want to get some oak planks, and probably right now just get oak planks and oak stairs. And we're going to fill this in. We're going to fill this in, and we're going to fill this in. Sorry I'm taking so long. And now, what we're going to do is just go around, go 1, 2, 3, and then if you have spaces like this, then what I like doing personally is putting down stone bricks and then making those spaces windows. That's what I like doing personally, but it's your guys' house and build, so you guys can do whatever you want. But that's just personally what I like to do. But also, it is your build, and it's going to be the thing that you guys live in, so. Just keep going around. Honestly, it's a good little starter house because these are the main materials you get. But, everybody has different opinions. This might be for them, the worst starter house in the world. But this is a pretty good starter house because, I mean, it does have the basic materials except for the stone brick, but it is a pretty nice little hut. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you're one of those people if you want to be a builder who's perfect and make everything amazing, then be my guest and go right ahead. But I am a builder that, I mean, sometimes I like things to be perfect, but other times I just like things being creative and come straight from my mind. So, now, all these open gaps, what I do is just go up 2, because I think it makes the deck look a whole lot more detailed and nicer. But and then I'm just gonna put one right there just for a little bit more detail. And there you go. So far, there's your little deck / area, and that's the side of the house. And then, I mean, if you want, the only reason I made mine over here is because I just like the fact of walking onto the deck. But if you want to put yours up here, then be my guest, go right ahead. But that's where I like it personally. And when I'm doing these kinds of things, you just go out one more because it still looks good and detailed. That's why I prefer doing it. You don't have to do it like this, but this is how I like doing it. I mean, you guys probably watch like Green and Dan TDM and things like that and see all those professional ways to do stuff, but I mean, I build from creativity, and this is what I get in my creativity. I mean, of course, I've had better builds. Everybody has better builds, but still. Let's put a piece right there. As you can see, I'm probably not a perfect builder either, and just comment below if you think I went too fast. I will go slower next time. If you need to, if I am going too fast, just pause the video and just build from there, I guess. And what I always like to add, though, up at the top, is just one little area like that. And then I basically just, since it's a little cottage, I like making a little chimney. So just go up to the top and then basically just tap like that, because it looks more realistic. And now, let's go ahead and do the outside. So, like I showed before, except this time, get some vines and get some spruce leaves. And sometimes, honestly, what I like doing also, though, with the cobblestone for in front of the doors, just doing that, because it gives it a little bit more detail, in my opinion. But yeah. just because, I mean, in builds, you don't want leaves to, I mean, granted for this build, there's basically these leaves or bushes all around the whole building. You don't want them to be completely everywhere. It will just look like a grassy person who doesn't take care of their weeds at their house. So, I did this just because it looks like we're going to go. And then, let's start. Let's get, oh yeah, forgot, for the vines, what I do is just basically go just completely around, just don't like overdo it too much, just every once in a while, once you get to a new wall, just add one, and then once you do that, let's go on to the inside. Well, first let's add some torches. Always put a torch right there, and right there at the very beginning, and then one there, and there, and then one there, and there. And then if you really want to, you can add one there and there, but I just think that's overdoing it. That's why I don't. And then once you get inside, see, you've got quite a bit of room. So it's just like a normal cottage, except. And how, honestly, I prefer designing my cottages. And sometimes I like adding rooms, but in this one, I'm not going to add a room. I am just going to put down the normal stuff that you need, except I'm going to take it to kind of a different level. And of course we need chest, and okay, now I guess I'm going to put my bed right there, and I'm going to put those there. Furnace, chest, and then, I mean, some of you guys might like a little enchanting room, so you can just, if you do want an enchanting room, just sometimes what I do, just take it out. I mean, if you don't have a lot of room, then what I do, basically, just dang, taking me a lot longer than I expected. Get signs. Oh my gosh, my neck hurts so bad. Don't know what from, but it does. There's a sign. Go until you get. Pictures. Actually, I mean, honestly, people are probably, if you think about it, probably going to know that just because, I mean, there's that there. So you can just get an enchanting table, put that down in there, and then after your enchanting table, honestly, I mean, if you think about it, you can never have too many chests. Chests are just good to have. And then, you know, everybody needs light in their house, so put torches there, put torches in the door frame, and put torches over there. And then, if you guys prefer, then we can put some this is bothering me really bad, so I've got to fix it. Okay, if you guys actually really want, if some people like this, then we can make this an entrance too. It's not like it's gonna actually kill you. I mean, it's just another way to go upstairs, so. Now, after that, let's get out some cobblestone again. And right now, we're just gonna make the path. Okay, we've already basically done the house, but if you guys want to add extra stuff, just break different areas and don't make it look neat and tidy. Just make it look messy and sloppy, and because that's what makes it look like a real path. Kind of like that. And then we can add right over, well, first we gotta get some spruce wood again, and then get rail. And you've probably seen this on, like, if you played Hunger Games or things like that before, you've probably seen it on those, because they have these quite a few times, well, almost everywhere on Hunger Games. Why? I don't know, but they do. Just make kind of like a tower shape, and then go over to where kind of like the rail is holding it down. And then, I mean, you don't have to, but I prefer, if you're going to have a cottage like this, and you're going to put it in the woods or in the middle of nowhere, things like that, honestly, I would always prefer having a horse, just because, I mean, also, who doesn't like horses? Horses are pretty cool, so I always prefer having a horse. And honestly, they're not hard to do. You really just make a little cage about 4x4 or something like that, and just put a horse inside of it. I mean, of course, you're probably not going to want a baby, so put a mom in there with it. And really, there you go. I mean, unless you want to add different buildings, then be my guest. But if you think that I should add anything, just leave it in the comments below, and I will add what you guys want. And just give me ideas on different videos that you guys would want me to do, and I will make sure that I do them. And